Hey everybody, it's Matt Squires, author of The Maverick Method and founder of the Trademark Company. And we have helped thousands of businesses over the years to get their start. And one of the more unfortunate things that does happen from time to time when you run a business is you get sued. And so today's topic is going to be, what do you do when you actually receive a lawsuit? What do you do when you get sued? It's happened to so many of us. And the first thing that happens is your heart falls into your stomach. It takes your breath away when you first see, that notice of pleading or whatever it is, and it honestly terrifies almost all of us and such. And that's just the way it's going to be. But the first thing that I will tell you is so many people, especially people who aren't trained in the law, want to pick up that phone, call the opposing lawyer when they see their name at the bottom and they've signed the pleading, and talk to them because they think, hey, I'm just going to be able to talk them out of this. Listen, if they've already sued you, you're not going to talk them out of it. So one of the first thing you do when you've been sued is breathe, okay? Just breathe and try as best as you can to relax a little bit. Do not pick up the phone. Resist that temptation to do so. Because anything that you say to the opposing side or the opposing counsel, if you're not trained in actually the area of the law that you're getting sued over, you could be making harmful admissions to your case. So the first thing to do is breathe and resist the temptation to go for the immediate vindication of calling the other side and trying to say why they're wrong, etc. Because you're not going to convince them in that initial phone call to do anything like dismiss the case or otherwise. And just take a breath, okay? It's going to be okay, okay? It's not going to be the end of you, I promise, okay? The second thing you want to do is, if you have insurance, okay, you want to tender that lawsuit to your insurance carrier, okay? Business insurance, whatever type of insurance that may cover it. There are strict requirements for when you have to actually send this to them. And you have to do it within those requirements, those time requirements, or they can deny coverage. But if they accept coverage and it's something that you're actually covered for, they're going to pay for your defense. And God forbid the person get a jury verdict against you, they're going to pay for it as well. But only if you tender it. Tender it is a fancy word for basically giving it to them. Send it to them via email, registered mail, whatever you have to do. But again, probably email in this day and age is the best way to do it. You tender it to them, and then they'll determine from there whether or not they need to step in and defend it or not. Number 3 is, on the off chance that you don't have insurance and there's no lawyer being paid for by the insurance company, being gotten by the insurance company, forgive my grammar there, you want to basically find yourself a lawyer. And this, unfortunately, is sometimes very painful because they can be expensive. Call your local bar association. Your local bar associations are good people, and they are going to be able to point you in a direction of good lawyers. They may have a lawyer referral service or something to that effect that may be able to help you out. And if that fails, you can always go to a site called Martindale, martindle.com, and search for quality attorneys of what you need in your area, and that may be able to help you out. But again, just to recap very quickly, number 1, if you ever happen to be sued, don't call the other side. Don't reach out to their lawyer because you may make admissions against your interest. Number 2, tender it to your insurance company. Get it to your insurance company, and hopefully they'll pick up your defense, and that's going to save you a boatload of cash. And finally, if that doesn't work, get yourself a lawyer, negotiate a price. They'll give you a retainer and all that sort of stuff. Ask them how much this is going to cost up front. Tell them you want to basically keep it as low cost as possible, whatever you're comfortable with. But let them help you in this, because this is one situation. By the time it gets to an actual lawsuit, unfortunately, you're going to actually need counsel, and a good lawyer will be able to help you get out of this if possible, but if not, defend it to the best of their ability. Alrighty, listen, thanks for watching, and again, there's more about this sort of stuff in the book, The Maverick Method, How to Win the Startup Game. But again, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. I'll be happy to basically respond. Thank you much.